I love it. All right. What's going on, you guys? God damn it, John. Shut up. Shut up.
I didn't think you were doing it.
I was going to do it. I was going to do it.
It was a cold take.
Oh, my goodness.
Outtakes.
All right, outtakes. All right. Here we go. As you guys can hear in the back, we got a couple people here on this streamcast. What's going on, guys? It is Fame here from Don't Make Me Famous, back with more of the little things in life that you love to talk about. And today, we are going to talk about Marvel. I'm definitely looking forward to this because me and my comrades, we talk about Marvel all the time. So it's about time we're actually bringing it to the streamcast. We have Teach here today.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
We have Daz the Hero here.
The lotus always blooms twice.
And we have the man behind the curtain, the man that makes everything move, the man that puts all of our videos out, that makes all of our music, well, most of our music, that makes all the drawings. We have Cal here today also.
What up?
Can't believe we're famous.
So we've got a lot of energy. We've got just so much knowledge on what Marvel could be bringing to the big screen.
Right.
But then we have a lot of theories. And so we saw Captain Marvel a couple days ago.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Sorry, yesterday. My brain is all.
It's actually my second time seeing it.
Yeah.
I liked it that much.
Yeah.
I really did. And so we're gonna not spoil the movie for the folks that haven't quite seen it yet.
Goku was in it.
Yeah, man, he whoops the business out of
He
Galactus.
blew up a
It was
planet.
nuts. But a lot of our commentary about what we think they may be bringing to the big screen is informed by it. So just keep that in mind. We're not going to talk about the movie, but there's some things we know that are going to be affecting how I think they're going to open up Endgame and how they're going to be handling what they're going to do and what in the world Phase 4 is going to look like.
Yeah.
I thought we were in Phase 4, to be honest.
No, we're still in Phase 3. That's
I
Phase
figured
3's been so long.
Once. I figured we were in 4, like, right after Infinity War, so I was like, I thought this was like that next stage.
Right.
Far From Home, I believe, is the first Phase 4 movie officially.
Nope, that's the last.
The last three?
That's the last one.
That's the
last
cutoff.
one.
That's the
Phase
cutoff.
3, man.
That's
Fantastic. So next February, if they follow their release convention, we'll be looking at the start of Phase 4.
Right.
Maybe speaking of fantastic, maybe we'll get
Hey.
the 4 in Phase 4.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I feel like that would be appropriate. Phase 4, Fantastic Four. I feel like
Michael B. Jordan is Human Torch.
But do you think that adding the X-Men and adding the oh my god, I'm so sorry, that was my phone. I'm looking like whose phone is that? Oh, it's mine.
And Fame the one always. Everybody else. Phone on vibrate. Come on.
Sorry, it's my
Yeah,
fault.
all right.
Do you guys think though that bringing in the X-Men and Fantastic Four would be too much for that phase, or do you think that now's the time when you're bringing them both in? We need to get it going.
It's perfect.
So
I
I
think
think
that's when we-
bro. That nigga had 2 deaths and 44 kills.
We're gonna have to cut that part out. But yes, he did. He's awesome. He's a very good Zarya player. We're watching Overwatch League in case anybody forgets. I'm gonna turn off the video real quick. But you're right.
I'm glad you got excited about it. He was like, yo, no, that was just too dope. That
It was.
too dope.
I've never seen a before. Sorry.
I think they're gonna do something else, right? We've had so much of a focus on the Avengers and all that. With the state of things at the end of Infinity War, even if some of these fan theories that I know everyone's talking about, like, oh, they gotta bring everybody back for sure, right? It's a movie, they're gonna bring everybody back. We don't know that. This is not a universe that is afraid to kill off characters.
Yeah.
So we really don't know that, but we have to look at who may be coming back, who may be leaving at the end of Endgame, because there's a contract that's already confirmed ending.
Yeah, I don't think he's going. I think he's just gonna ride off to the sunset and just chill.
I don't. Canonically,
I don't think they're gonna kill him.
that character's gonna die. And I'm trying to keep it out for the folks that aren't comic book heads, and maybe we decide later on that we don't care about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, but the thing about that is that I think Phase 4 is a perfect time to introduce 2 new teams while the Avengers are rebuilding.
Okay, fair enough. I think in Phase 4, and what we got a hint of in the latest movie is that I don't think we're gonna have daddy issues. That was a lot of Marvel movies. We had daddy issues in a lot of these Marvel movies, and I think we're gonna start moving away from that. I think we're gonna start exploring other movies throughout time. Not just mommy issues. I just think that we're gonna start exploring other ways to really tell a story, because it's just we've really I just feel like we've really run the well dry, and that's why we have
Tony and Star-Lord.
Yeah, Tony, Star-Lord, Black Panther.
Yeah.
What else?
It's gonna get political with the X-Men.
Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk.
Yeah.
Seriously, I think it's time that we start going a different direction, and that doesn't mean that we have superheroes fight superheroes. I think we try something just completely different, and so I think after Endgame, it's gonna be a soft reboot, because we're gonna get probably some new characters, and we're gonna rebuild the team.
I honestly think it's gonna
They're
be.
gonna refocus who the main characters contributing probably.
I think it's probably gonna be a little bit more close to an actual next phase, right? Phase 1, 2, and 3 were very sequential, and it was very much like a trilogy of chapters for the stories. And then I think with Phase 4, we're gonna be moving into some new things, because with the Dark Phoenix coming out, you have the perfect opportunity to have the X-Men disappear for a while and then reintroduce them in the MCU in the timeline. And that's why none of these heroes really know about the X-Men, is because the Dark Phoenix thing happened before Tony became Iron Man.
Now, do you think though, so then you're saying you think that they're going to bring those same characters into the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I want them to.
Okay.
I want them to, because James McAvoy as Professor X, the gentleman that plays Beast, I love. I think he's great.
No, that's Ian Holt that plays Beast.
Yes.
Yeah,
James McAvoy as Professor X.
Yeah. Okay, I think you said James McAvoy plays Beast.
I couldn't remember his name, so I
like
called
Ian
him. I said the gentleman who plays, because
the guy from Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, the guy from Jack and the Beanstalk. He's Beast.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
You never saw that? What was it called? Jack the Giant Slayer? Was that what it was called?
Jack
the Giant Slayer.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ian Holt's doing a great job. I think it'd be a cool way to get the real Quicksilver back, as opposed to the way they did Quicksilver.
Sokovia.
But Marvel does all kinds of universal crossovers. I'm not concerned about bringing in the Magneto's son version at all. I think that'd be very easy for them to do.
I just think it'd be so tricky to do that. I feel like that would involve a lot of reality warping. And I don't know if Marvel's gonna go that way. I really feel like they're gonna try to go the Project Plus, because Marvel's been taking a lot of their stuff from the Ultimate Comics.
Right, that's true.
And so that's why I keep saying I think that they're gonna try to go the Weapons Plus way, meaning I think mutants are going to come about in this day and age. And I think that's when we're going to start getting... Yeah, that they're all new, that's when you're going to start getting... But on the flip side, they could do that. We could bring it in where it's mutants have always been here. Because I think, whose theory was that? Where it's mutants have always been here, does Professor X hid them away, making everybody forget or something.
I think Rob said
somebody said that. Yeah, it was a really good theory. I was like, that's pretty dope. So.
They've always been here.
And just keeping it super covert.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it that way if you want.
But the other part of that is that Scott was in California and didn't have any idea about any of this Thanos stuff. Life was completely normal. Wasn't even really on the news yet, right? So it's very, very possible that over in the Baxter Building, also on the West Coast, the Fantastic Four is chilling unknown.
I feel like they're in space. I feel like the best thing to do with Fantastic Four is put them in space and
I
then
agree.
have them come back, because they travel.
That'd be great. With the snap causing a solar flare, it gives them their powers, comes home. They don't have to do an origin story.
I don't want an origin story with them.
I don't. We're done.
I don't want one.
It's the same thing. Well, they won't, because they didn't do another origin story for Spider-Man. So and Spider-Man: Homecoming was incredible. So whatever they do with the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, I have all the faith in the world that they'll be able to give us something that says, oh, they've been around for a while, but they kind of keep to themselves. So that's why they're resolving all of the mutant-related problems before they become an issue.
And one thing
they're solving everything with Doom before it becomes an issue.
And one thing we've seen is that the comic books are starting to follow the movies now.
Yeah.
And so you can kind of look at the comic books and kind of get an idea about, I wonder if we're going to go this direction, because they're really, I don't know, I just feel since Marvel's really taken off, the comics have really been focusing on those characters that's been coming into the movies. That's why Iron Man's so much more popular now. Because back then, Captain America was the guy.
Yeah, he was it.
Yeah.
He was it.
And so now it's Iron Man, and now it's Captain Marvel. Now she's got her
good
stuff.
way that they can work them in is that the X-Men are not a knock down a city battle team.
Thank
They
you.
never have been. They're a rescue squad. They go in a stealth jet that they developed, get mutants out and to safety, and teach them how to control their powers so they can blend in.
That's why I liked Umbrella Academy.
Yes, Umbrella Academy was great.
That's exactly. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk about Umbrella Academy too much. That's a whole other video I want to do with you.
Yes.
But that's why I like Umbrella Academy, because you had they had some OD abilities.
Yeah.
But it wasn't about the fight. It was about real life situations they had to deal with. And that's how it
fit
is.
in a regular society.
Exactly. And that's how X-Men is.
That's what Phase 4 is going to be about.
So you think
Telling you that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about Spider-Man trying to help out with the X-Men. It's going to be about Kamala Khan trying to help out. It's going to be, they're going to use the young generation to bring it in with the old stuff. And it's going to be the rescue squad, like John was saying. I'm telling you.
I think it's a little early for Kamala.
Oh, that's coming.
down the road?
Yeah,
I think
champions
down
are coming.
Well, champions are coming, but I think
That's
champions
That's
need
a
to
great
come
movie.
after we get to see Peter Parker grow up a little bit. And
Absolutely.
take the lead on his crew of Avengers with White Tiger, bring in Iron Fist.
Miles Morales.
Yeah,
Miles,
start
yeah.
trying Miles. Like it's
He's gonna
Cho,
easily
definitely.
have like 5 pictures, man. Spider-Man's easily gonna have like 5. And I'm not saying like they're all gonna be secret. I'm just saying he's gonna be in like at least 5 movies.
and I will be
different movies.
100% honest. If they want to, he's already
been in 3.
and he's got a fourth one
He's
coming
got a
out.
4th one coming out. Like, are you kidding me?
I mean,
It's
I would
this
venture
year.
a guess that
Yeah.
if they do end up restocking the cast and the crew for Endgame and bringing people back in that movie, if they choose to bring them back, I would venture a guess that we're going to see Spider-Man in. But we'll see. Tom Holland has been uncharacteristically quiet about Endgame. I will say.
They probably NDA'd the hell out of him.
Well, they probably took him off of all interviews.
Yeah.
He can't be on. He can't stop spoiling.
Who said it? Was it Anthony Mackie? He was like, I'm not interviewing with him anymore.
Yeah.
Because he keeps spoiling movies.
Really?
Tom
Tom Holland is
terrible.
notorious for not being able to keep his mouth
They
shut.
didn't give him the
There's a bunch of great.
Yeah, they gave him a fake
Infinity
script.
War.
Yeah, they gave him a fake script.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything he said was, they told him, like, as they're shooting, like, all right, say this. Because they couldn't give it to him.
Yeah, because
But that's cool, though. I mean, it's that.
He
he's
just
that
doesn't know
excited.
how to not. He gets like
He's
He's a
Oh,
kid.
excited.
He's a
He's
kid.
that excited.
He's a kid though too. He's still a kid.
He's
So
that excited, and he should be, and it's
And
great.
he gets tricked,
You
too.
can, well, yeah, he does.
You know,
the
the questions are
interviewers,
like, they'll phrase it a certain way, and be like, well, you know, this happened. Oh.
yeah, well, that's the thing. Is that it's not even 90% his fault. It's that these interviewers are trying to get them.
Right.
They're trying to get
Right.
Easter eggs out of him and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think with in particular when we talk about the Spider-Man universe, it's a very, very tricky thing to talk about, because yes, you have Spider-Man, he's gonna have his movies, but then you have all these things. See, Sony's purposely they're trying to work in the background so they can get in, because you got Venom, which even though we all thought the first one, I love the first one because I'm like, I know what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's why I like Venom. But then you have Morbius coming out, and then you've got this, what is it, Silver Sable and Black Cat. They got their movie Silver and Black. They're trying. Sony's trying to have their own thing so where they can integrate it.
I
into
didn't know
Spider-Man.
that
You know what
they.
Venom reminds me of? The original Spider-Man, Sam Raimi. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Don't it feel like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, and I
They're
think-
just trying to get in with Marvel.
They're trying to get
gonna
with
be like,
Marvel.
yo,
Yeah.
we trying to work.
I think if Venom,
We had it.
Venom works, then we're gonna get definitely a Maximum Carnage or something. So
A Maximum Carnage movie would be
so-
nuts. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll
They
see
have
what
to do
happens.
that.
I'm super excited for Endgame. I think we are super prepared for it. And I think that if they release another trailer, I will be very, very upset.
for what?
I'm sorry.
Endgame.
Oh man, dude,
I'm so like the marketing companies are so trailer happy. They're giving away half the plot in the movies.
don't watch none.
I
That's fine.
don't.
We got a month.
I don't.
But even
I'm
then,
saying, like,
it's probably gonna be fake because of what they did with Avengers: Infinity War. Some of the parts in that weren't even in the movie.
same with the Thor Ragnarok when he had both
Hulk
of his eyes.
wasn't even
stood
running
there.
around.
Yeah, that threw everybody off. That was like, that was a pretty good
What?
trick with Hulk
Thor,
running
yeah, right.
at the end. I was like, oh, I was even there.
Yeah.
Wasn't there? Yeah, I don't know. I stay away from trailers now. Ever since Batman vs Superman, when they showed the whole goddamn movie, I was like, well, I know.
And then they did that with Star Wars.
Yeah, I stayed away from Star Wars though. I stay away. I'm telling you.
I did too.
Force Awakens. Stayed away from. I saw one trailer.
Like, oh god, that's the whole movie. What are you doing?
I've only seen
Kingsman
I usually
2
only seen.
spoiled the fact that Harry was alive in a trailer.
Man!
Marketing department.
Why?
I haven't seen Kingsman 2.
That's your fault.
No.
That's 3 years old.
It was in the trailer also. It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't the trailer. It was.
I saw Kingsman 1 like last year.
No,
I didn't see them all.
you gotta catch up, Dad.
I own the movie. It's right over there. You can watch it today.
Oh well. But
It was in the trailer. Do you even remember who I'm talking about then?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, that was hilarious.
I haven't seen it.
You know what you're talking about?
No, I don't.
So, I'm super pumped for Endgame. I think, gosh, it's gonna be a long month, guys. It's gonna be a long month, and that's because I thoroughly enjoyed Captain Marvel, and anybody who gave it that 31% is out of their mind.
Well, they started taking out a lot of I guess
Bad reviews?
Yeah, I think the reviews got hacked too. People will hack anything nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy. Like people just.
Somebody's trying to plot on the movie, bro.
Yeah, man. I
They don't want that movie to succeed, bro. That's crazy.
It's like I don't get
It's
why.
a good movie.
It's a great movie. Everyone should go see it. Go spend money. Go see it.
It's a
Enjoy it.
Marvel movie.
Right.
On top of that, we're probably going to have to wrap our recording up for this one, but thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have some more Marvel movie stuff coming out as soon as we get some more speculation on Phase 4. As soon as we see Endgame, look to our channel, Ridge Streamcast on YouTube. You can check out my individual one, Talking with Teach. You can check out Don't Make Me Famous. You can check out The Book of Daz. We are all here. I'm just here to spread some knowledge and get some in return. Hope you enjoyed.
Guys, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button. If you have any comments, concerns, or questions, please leave it. We're open. We're open to talk. We're open for criticism. We're open for all that. Make sure to punch the hell out of that subscribe button. But until then, take it easy, guys.
Peace.
Hey.
All you can